pick up, step up, act up. Hi everyone, my name is Fifi and welcome to my channel. This is my journey to financial freedom. Today I want to talk about the enterprise mindset. One of the critical things that I'm learning through this financial journey is that we just get too personal when it comes to personal finance. What does that even mean? The reason rich people are rich is because they take advantage of all the ways to make money and save money where possible. Whether it's doing it themselves or whether it's having financial planners to manage their money for them. The approach to personal finance is like a business. It's not something, you don't take it personally. You should treat your personal finance like you would if you owned a business. Think of the returns as an investor, what you're going to put in. Don't waste money, don't waste time. It is quite hard to be this clinical when it comes to your personal finances, but this is where the mindset shift comes in. I'm going to shout out another book by Carol Dweck. I'll link it down below. It's called Mindset and it really opens your eyes. I'm not joking. It was such a refreshing read personally. And this isn't me plugging any books or doing book reviews or anything. This is just what I come across when I'm doing my research. Carol talks about the concept of a fixed mindset and a growth mindset in her book. And this really opened my eyes, I'm not going to lie. So a person with a fixed mindset, she explains, someone that is pretty open-minded, they tend to go with the flow, they believe that good things will come their way, and they also pretty much believe that skills and intelligence are predetermined, and they typically pigeonhole what success looks like and who can achieve it. So that's someone with a fixed mindset. Let's think about what a growth mindset looks like, and this is what we should all strive for. Honestly, when I read this, it was so refreshing because it reinforced the little doubts that I had in my head, or how I used to think about things, and it was there in a book, and I was like, actually this is real, this is what I used to think, but I used to never really have the conviction to actually believe that this would be true, or it was actually a thing, until I read it in her book and I was like, it's a thing, guys, it's a thing. Carol then goes on to talk about the growth mindset, and this is what absolutely captured me. So a person with a growth mindset is someone who believes that the vision and skills and intelligence can be grown through hard work, good strategies, and also input from others. So that's like learning through your peers or whoever it is that you trust in, and whoever's words that you like to take on board, or whatever books that you like to read, or whatever authors that you like to read. But anyway, that's me going off on tangent. What the hallmark of a growth mindset is the word yet. So it's thinking about things like, actually, I don't know what personal finance is yet. Add the word yet at the end of it, and it suddenly becomes something that is achievable, and you suddenly have a goal written down or in your mind. So you might say, I don't know how to invest yet. You might say, I don't know how to ride a bike yet. So it's something that you can achieve, and that is the growth mindset, because you're constantly thinking about how to go jump onto that next little pebble and go forward and reach your goals. It's a really good motivational book, to be honest. Likewise, Grant Sabatier, who's another favourite of mine, also talks about the enterprise mindset, and this is thinking about things from a business perspective. So remember, we're talking about personal finance as being our own personal businesses, so we have to think about how businesses make, save, and also grow their money, and that is what the enterprise mindset is made up of. Like I've mentioned before, time and time again, money is your resource, and you need to think about how you're going to deploy those resources. But someone with an enterprise mindset will always think about how they can put their money to good use. Do you let it rust by saving it? Because that's a little bit pointless. Are you someone that likes to enjoy it, which is great because you're getting experiences out of it, you're buying yourself an experience? Or do you treasure it as something, as a gift that you want other people to get joy from? There could be lots of different ways that you enjoy your money, or you devote or you use your money. Or do you even treat your money as a devoted employee that's working really hard for you and turn it into that superhero called capital? That was supposed to be a joke. I think there are a few things that anyone should be doing in order to maximize the output that you get from your money. So that is optimizing all the fees that you're paying. For example, any subscriptions. Can you get anything cheaper? Can you get anything free? Minimizing taxes by being efficient. A lot of people leave money on the table and it makes my eyes water. the amount that people ignore taxes just because it stresses them out. Building multiple income streams, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Back at you, Carol, being resourceful and having a growth mindset. And get that mindset. Think about it. Like, through my reading, I've come across how rich people, really, I feel really weird when I say rich people. I don't really like using that term. So these rich people focus on making money every minute of the day, even when they're sleeping, even when they're out on holiday. Every minute, every hour of the day, they are focusing on making money, or they are making money while they're doing those amazing things out there. Guys, here's an interesting fact for you. Did you know Warren Buffett makes $1.3 million an hour, 24 hours a day? Guys, my calculator won't even be able to handle the total that he makes in a day. With an internet connection, anyone can be a business owner. You have the opportunity to learn new skills, to tap into an audience worldwide. People couldn't do that just 20 years ago. Work your side hustle, work your day job. The fact of life is that a lot of people just will let these opportunities pass by. There are opportunities in everything. You just have to have the courage to pick up, step up, and act up. Do you like that? That was a good one. Pick up, step up, act up. So according to the enterprise mindset, how do you make as much money as possible? So if you're like me and you come from a brown family, your parents would have expected you to either be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, but you would have gone to university, studied a course, and pursued a career thereafter. And that would be your employment, your day job, what you would do day in, day out for the rest of your life. And there's nothing wrong with that, that's fine. But those days of having a career that would last your lifetime are gone. People don't have those kind of careers anymore. So it's great, you have to have your career, that's fine, or your daytime job, or your daytime job could be anything. So that first one is having full-time employment, having that traditional career path and working for your employer. The second strategy is side hustling, and that's where you can build your income or any sort of income in your free time. So whether it is like, do you like painting nails? Do you like doing makeup? Do you like doing hair in your spare time? Are you a photographer? Do you like driving? There's all these side hustles that potentially you can do outside of your day job, and plus so many more. I just love side hustles. I get really passionate about those. The third way to make as much money as possible is to have that entrepreneurial mindset. So just say you have your side hustle, are you able to scale it up? Can you potentially have employees working for you? Can you build a team? So that's where the business side of it comes in. And the final way is investing, and that is putting all that extra money that you've generated to work and making it grow and potentially building for your retirement and taking steps towards financial freedom. The biggest risk associated with adding these streams of income is that they require time and commitment, and also money. For me, the biggest thing is time. I always question myself whether, is it worth it? You know, you're always putting all these hours up front where you could maybe spend time with your kids or with family, you could be doing something else. And there's also always that FOMO associated with it. I think while we're all in lockdown, everyone has all that free time. So, you know, there are people out there building skills, building new little businesses, and it's great, and I love seeing that. But what about when we all have to step back into the real world? And that's when it will become difficult. But keep at it and keep positive, because you are always building skills. And no matter what you invest your time in, it will always be worth it, because in the long run, you will have developed skills through that growth mindset that you can implement in one thing or another in the future. Remember, those multiple income streams will give you more flexibility and options across your personal finances. So yeah, that's a wrap. Guys, let me know what your side hustles are down there. I love that kind of juicy gossip. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And until next time, cheers, bye.